Okay, I'm going to try to not talk so much because what I want to convey before I forget what I did is you can combine Wix site in a WordPress site. There's a lot of arguments saying can't be done. People do it. They recreate the pages via the PHP and the CSS, and they recreate it page by page a Wix website to WordPress. People that are trying to convert or leave Wix web editor to WordPress because of the work of ease, and more convenient because Wix is costlier, but it's fast. Their web builder is unique in its own. But basically, what you're looking at is a Wix site, functional, and it's a demo of a gaming website. It's a theme. I do believe I got it on the Wix website. I don't pay for any of the features. This is all free. Now, what it is I used to have a website hosted by Wix and then I left them, but they don't let you keep your own website. They want to hold on to it. They don't let you download it or migrate it as easily as WordPress does. So one day I was roaming around and I figured out, well, I know there's a way easier to import it into Wix via HTTP. You can do it directly over into your hosting's FTP. You can upload it through Dreamweaver through FTP, but you have to really be advanced. And I'm not that advanced to know all how to do it. I'm working with Dreamweaver, but it's a little more complex, I should say. So this came easy to me. So I'm like, how can I get this into WordPress? So I tried copying and pasting the source code and I had failed attempts, but you can via the WordPress HTML plugin just add that widget into a page where you want the page to be displayed, and then you do copy the source code, and that's what we're going to do. So I just saved this, but the process of how I got the Wix to WordPress isn't just save it. What I do next now, we're using Edge. Edge, I don't know what version, but the latest version. And Edge, Microsoft Edge for Windows users, has a feature where you can install the site as an app. So I'm going to install this as an app and then show you the editor feature. So it's already saved as a HTML file, and what you do is once you got the site to where you like it, you right click and you hit save as, and then you find your path, and then what it does is separates the files from the HTML index file. So each of those red O's are different websites, and each of those according yellow folders are the files, images, audio, other stuff, all the other stuff goes with it attached to it. Now I recently found a new plugin where you can save as one single HTML file where it compresses both the files together with the index HTML file, but that's not as concise as having the full HTML. So you save as and then you just save as. So it's already saved. It's called Gamer Deluxe Demo Wix Site WordPress. And then how we edited, how I even got to this point was by using the Wix editor. Now remember, I repeat, this is a free site, meaning I made this all free within the Wix. You just create an account and start using their web builder and boom, there you go. But they're going to constantly throw the premium ads and try to get you to upgrade. So in Edge, if you right click at the very top bar, the three dots, and go down to settings, halfway up is a thing called apps. And then you want to just go install this site as an app. And I'm going to name it Gamer website. Gamer demo deluxe Right. Okay, and then we're going to get the builder. So it pops up on my other screen. So what it does is it takes me, I can create a desktop shortcut so I can open this editor just like that and then just stay logged in essentially. So I just close out of that and then I can minimize my full edge browser in the back. And now I just have this editor. So we have now here 2 websites in the editor. So we are editing 2 full websites live within a separate app, but the same app. They're just 2 instances using the Wix web builder. So now it's not showing you the right aspect ratio. I would have to put this in full screen to get the correct size, as you can tell. So that was the first site, but let's go to the one we just had open. So I'll just put it in the full screen, edit it down. Now we're going to go to the editor. Okay, and now we have all these elements, clickable, manageable, but they just introduced a new thing where they have their assets mapped to Wix. Like Wix is so weird. They're good for certain things for basic understanding and learning, how to make website easy. They're good for that, but they are very tricky and sneaky about how they get their data because certain parts of your media are not just editable singularly. What they do is they gather all your assets and put them all in these like this. It's a new feature that I just read about. But say if I want to edit this, or let's say if I want to go to a different page and edit, that's the home page. Let's go to the games page. Or let's go to copy of coupon. Okay, this is another part of the page. I could, like I said, I did before, you could add different elements. You have your menus, you have your text theme manager, you have your background. Apps are not necessary at this point because we're just using a theme free from within Wix and we're using the skeleton. So let's say I want to change that image. Or say let's duplicate this. Copy design. I don't know where it went to. It's been a while since I've used this. But we can make this animated. Let's turn it, slide, reveal, rotate, fly in. I could add what did it just add? Oh, this whole section. Boom, yada yada. And it's almost a little bit too much, but you see you have everything here. Your blogging, content manager, your backgrounds, and most of this is free. There's the deluxe premium versions with more stuff, but basically just everything you can grasp. So you get the idea. Here's my content manager. So let's look at that. I want to see the media library actually. So here's my media library. Let's look at the site files. So you can upload straight from your computer, Facebook, Instagram, Drive, photos. These are images that are already there. So we're going to look into my media library. And I have it nicely tucked away, which they do have way better than WordPress's, because WordPress, unless you have a special plugin, it doesn't auto by default let you create folders. It just pulls it in one batch. All the images, all the sound, everything. So here are some files from there. I'll just take that and add to the page for sakes of whatever editability. So what can I do that's cool? I don't know. Change the text, edit text. Okay, so I could make it bold. Let's highlight it, bold. Let's make it a little thicker. Let's change. Is it Poppins? Poppins is good. Poppins, I like Poppins bold though, semi-bold. Okay, so that's a little bit better example, and it goes endless, endless to whatever you can think of, you can create. Let's go to, so that was a page copy. So do I want to save that? Yeah, I want to save whatever that is for whatever reason. So what it does is it saves it and then automatically links you, gives you a URL where you can preview it. Now all of this can go. This is Triple Games is not mine, but I can edit the text. I can write my little brand, deluxe, right? In there. These fonts are horrible. I could just delete all of this. I could delete this whole section actually. I just cut it. Then we got Wix and WordPress. We can get rid of that image. Cut. Put this there. Or I could just, let's move this up here. Okay, and then though I do, you just hit preview, right? If you want to see it, you don't have to hit publish if you don't want to, but you're going to have this banner. See, because Wix, they constantly want you to upgrade. They want you, this is a responsive website. They want you to upgrade. And I'll show you how we get rid of that banner. Okay, so that's it. There you go. You can go back to the editor if you want to edit some more. You can go. Now remember, when you install it as an app, so you're using a browser, Edge in particular, you're using the feature to install site as an app. So remember, you have this version open, and then if you minimize, we have the browser version as well. Now those are the two sites. We got that one, and we got this one. Okay, Wix sites. Now, I'm just going to minimize them and go to Edge. Now we have, this is my actual account, my Wix account, and then there's my dashboard. And I'm still in there, so until they kick me out, I'm going to keep making sites. So how do we look, how do we get that HTML into WordPress? Okay, so what we do is I'm going to go to the downloads. And I'm going to see where this demo site, I saved it. I'm going to open the folder. And I believe it's in my documents folder. Yep. In this particular site, because I've been working in there for a minute. Okay. So here it is. It's not organized very good, but here it is, Gamer Deluxe. So all I'm going to do is right click. The files are up here, Gamer Deluxe, the associated files. This is the index file. Now, usually it would be labeled index if you're doing traditional, but it's called gamer for just to make it simple. And then I'm right clicking, okay. I'm going to open with Brave, a different browser, okay. It could have been the same browser, but I'm just doing this to make it things stand alone and separate. So remember, this was the old Wix site that's still open, but we're just going to minimize it because we don't want to be confused. We're doing one thing, one step at a time. So I've been having troubles with Brave, probably because I've been using it so much. Every time I get, like, I feel like the browser is slowing just a second, I switch to a new browser, clean out all the files, and then re uninstall, then reinstall, fresh copy. So it's having a problem loading. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to that folder. We're going to right click. I'm going to say open with Microsoft Edge. There it opens. Okay, now we're going to write, whoops, sorry. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to, where's it? Wait a minute. I'm going to take this link, copy it. I'm going to minimize this. Take another browser. I'm going to take Opera for this purpose because it worked faster for me last time. Take a new thing. I'm going to paste. Okay, there it is. Do you see how fast it loaded in Opera? It's ridiculous. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to make it functional. We want to wait till it loads completely. But this is not the site that I wanted. Okay, so, I'm sorry. I wanted to load. Let's just load the gamer one. Where did it go? Open. Okay, there we go. It's not as fast as it should be. Now here it is. You see that the resource HTML? That HTML that you see right there is from my last copy. So Opera saved it. I don't know if I pinned it, but it saved the resource. So there's some features of this Opera that I like for gamers. They probably like it, but I'm sure most gamers have custom everything. Maybe that's just a assumption. There it is. No, no, cancel. See, just as I was about to close it, because I'm thinking, it's not going to open, it's not going to open. It opens. So you just got to be patient. Okay, so there's our sample game website. And yada yada. So, okay. Taking it step by step. So we opened the HTML file that we have saved in our PC. Wherever we choose to save it, I save it in my documents in a particular folder. So that's how I opened it. I right clicked it and then open link in whichever browser of your choice. Okay, so now that is open, able to copy the source code is easier than here than it is in Edge and Firefox and Safari because all their console is part of the browser. So copying the source code is a little more cumbersome. Here you just right click and say page source. That that feature is not readily available in Chrome, Edge, Firefox, and Safari. But they're all developer Chromium browsers, so it's hard to explain. But anyways, so this is the HTML. So this entire top part is that big banner, and that's the first thing that I'm going to cut out of the HTML. But I'm not going to cut it just yet because I'm going to show you when we pull it into WordPress what it looks like and then how to take it out. So basically, once you right click, you get your page source, you just hit Control A or Command A, or I'm scrolling, but I'm just going to hit Control A, and that's everything. Then right click, hit Copy, and then what I do is I minimize it. I get a notepad real quick. Just any text editor will do. Well, not any text editor, but basically I always use this every day, notepad, right click, paste, and then I could go and edit it down some more, but for practical purposes, I'm just going to save this as, where I'm going to save it in the right where it's supposed to be. I'm going to save it as source. Because it's easier to copy it from here than it is from the browser and switch back once I'm in WordPress. Source for gamer. The text file, save. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that. Now I'm going to get the browser of choice that I use to open and edit my web pages, and currently it's been Brave, but usually it's Edge. It used to be Firefox, it used to be Chrome, but I get upset with each one of them. We have very individual, independent, weird relationships. Edge, Chrome, browser, it's a love and hate. Firefox used to be my favorite, but they got way overcomplicated with their security. I don't even really like Brave, but some aspects of Brave are really nice, especially the wallet features. Um, and why do I have this big front page? Okay, so I'm just going to go to. I deleted my home page because I was thinking that some of the extension manager was stealing my data. So I got rid of a bunch of extensions. I'm a little bit. Have to find my way. So here it is. I have it set up, so I just go to. I have like speed dial, but it's set up to just log in, and there we go. I just edit. I can edit on a server, my own server, but that's well another process you got to maintain and keep going. So I'm going to just pull up the website that I'm currently working on. That's the site is down in real life because I'm working on it. I have all my websites up working, but they're being built, so I need to put all of them off live and put them in construction mode, basically. But once you get stuff indexed through Google fast and the search engines, it's better to just jump in, dive in, than just baby step into the Google world. You got to dive in. Okay, so I'm going to my sites. I'm just going to pull it up this way, and then I'm going to go to one of the sites I'm working on currently. I forget. God, there's so many. There's almost, and there a lot of them are the same. Okay, this one. I've been working on this one a lot because I like how the graphics turn out on this. Anyways, we're going to view the site. I'm going to show you an example of a Wix page right now before we take this into the site. So here is an example of, this is one of my best sites actually. That, just right there, those two parts turn out really nice. The graphics, everything. And a lot of it doesn't really make sense, but it will in due time. I'm not worried about what people think or my ratings or reviews or any of that SEO because I already know what to do. I've done it. And now I'm just making my experience, learning the experience, fine tuning it. So not being so conformed by those external things, making you frustrated as you dive into your world of creating your browsers, your websites, your web apps, everything that you're doing in the mobile sense. So here is the Wix site right here. And I thought this was interesting because my second website is organicdevelopers.net, which is also a nonprofit foundation. And I was in Wix one day looking for my old WordPress site, and I found this template in there. I'm like, God, that would be looking really good. I wish we had that in WordPress. And I was just playing around and I did what we're doing right now. And this is how I got the page into there. Now, each field is not editable, but it is editable in the Wix editor, right? So this is just an example to show you that it can be done. I'm doing it, and it's not that hard if you follow step by step. Okay, so we're going to go back to the dashboard. We're going to go to pages. Okay, I want to find a page that's open. I'm sorry, I have to go back. So I have red, green, so red, green, blue, cyan, yellow, magenta. Okay, I think blue is open. Yeah, blue is open, so there's nothing in that page, so we'll edit that page. So I'm going to go to all pages. I'm going to find a page called blue. So I guess this will be an intermediate, not necessarily beginner tutorial, more for people that have used WordPress or know it already or working on knowing it. So we want to edit, and then we want to edit with elements. Um, and I repeat, I do not use Elementor Pro, even though I'm part of the community and the development team. I don't get sponsored. I don't get paid by Elementor, and I don't get Elementor Pro for free. So we got to make that very clear for anybody that's watching this. So the first thing in Elementor, we're going to make a section. I'm just going to make a blank section. And I'm going to make it full width for this purpose. And I'm just going to go and then stop talking. And then if I need to talk, I'll talk. So what I'm looking for now is the WordPress plugin for custom HTML. And it's just type in HTML and you get two. So I use this one. Drop it in there. And there you have your code right there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is minimize this down. I have my code right here. I'm going to click on it, hit Control A, Control C, come over here, Control V, and it's going to take a second because for this little iframe to process, it takes a second. Okay, see there it goes, and now we're going to update it. And just in a second, you'll see a Wix website within one, entire Wix website within one. See, it doesn't like it. I'm going to wait because you have to. That's part of the process. It'll do it. It just takes a minute. And sometimes you don't get it on the first try. I did it kind of fast, but usually after a minute it will take up. Wait. Well, then sometimes it locks up. Great. Anyways, it will do it. It just takes a minute. Okay. So we just go back to history. And it'll take me right back in because I'm not logged out of the site. And then I want to go update. I want to see what happens. I want to preview the page. Whoops, view the page. No, edit with Elementor. See where we're at. See if it did. If it just we're stuck with nothing. Okay, so it might be the other HTML one. Let's try HTML. Let's try. I think I usually do custom. So I'm gonna paste it again. Control A, Control C. Click back over into here. Here's the content. I'm gonna paste. I'm gonna just title this gamer. Now, if this browser not taking it, then I'll reopen WordPress in a different. I don't know why it's not doing it. Because the page you just saw called Green was done this exact same way, no different. Maybe it's having trouble because this site is a little bit huger. I mean, a little bit bigger. There it goes. There it goes. Just gotta wait. Okay. I'll do it again. So what I'm gonna do is take off the top. So this is where I was saying in the text editor, where you, if we don't want to see the top banner, that might help the text. So I know that the top banner includes the following words. This title, Wix website editor title, and then the favicon. So what I'm going to do is highlight all of this, take it, save from the URL, delete. Then I'm going to Control A, Control C, come back in here, paste, update. I don't know why it doesn't want to do it. There's 5 pages of HTML, it appears. I don't know why. Well, we're doing this live stream and it's not wanting to go. And I am using a slightly larger amount of pages, but that shouldn't matter because I've done this now 3 or 4 times. I have a good feeling that has to do with me live streaming why it's not loading because I tried to do this the last stream and then I ended the stream because I could not get it to load because I just don't have the resources. So that's probably what's going on. Because if anything, this is the most amount of processing that my computer's had to do is to process this website within a WordPress page. So I don't think it's gonna go. But what I can do is close that, close that, close Brave, open up Edge, which I didn't want to do. Come here. I see all my speed dials are on that page. I don't know why I don't want to do it. See if you notice all my speed dials. I customize my homepage here. These are all my speed dials right here. I stopped using it for some reason. I don't know why. So if I get locked up, I just close the thing and close out. I don't. Bluehost will log me out. They totally take care of me. So thank God for Bluehost. I don't know what I'd do without them. I really don't. They've been really nice. Ionos kind of stepped up to the plate, but they're not that helpful. They're kind of sneaky. Okay, so we'll go back to the site. And I trust them. Like, I trust in security. I could use a lot more security, but whoever's going to hack is going to know what they're doing. So I'm not worried about security, honestly. With my websites, I'm not, but with my computers, I am. So we'll log into this. We'll try it again. So I know that it is on pages. It's a page called Blue. Pretty sure that's the page. We're going to edit with Elementor. Try it again. We'll see if this processes any differently. So let me see. What is the settings? The default has not changed. Like the page has not page builder full width, Elementor canvas. The theme, it's been default this whole time, so I'm not going to mess with that. Okay, so once again, we go to elements. I just type HTML. And was I using custom? Now I'm confused with which one I was using. I don't know if I was using custom or regular. Well, well, here's the best way to do that. Which one is the one? Okay. Here's the best thing to do is to go to the one that's working. I think is it red? Yeah. We'll edit red and see which one I used. Okay, so we go back to dashboard. Pages. Okay, so we'll find out which source I'm using. Okay, so this is custom HTML. Okay, and you see how it bleeds off the page? It's totally not like aspect ratio, but I could go in and, it's just having that parallax with that filter and that overlay and that background is, I liked how that turned out. Anyways, so it's custom HTML. And this is a weird new thing I've been seeing. I don't know if my browser is like fully programmed, but this edit thing, if I click on edit, watch this. Now let's see how it pulls up this didn't used to be. It didn't have edge, like within the Elementor interface. It didn't have that little edit, pull up these add to collections, web select, web capture, so, all these features. I've never had that before. I don't know where that comes from or how that got there. So let's go back, Elementor Blue, close that out, custom HTML. And what I'm going to do this time, since Opera is still open, I'm just going to open Opera, copy it from there, not from the text editor. I don't know if that will make a difference. Copy. Minimize it. Come here. Content. Paste. Oh boy, it's not liking it. What did I do? I deleted something from the source code yesterday that helped that page display better. I don't know what. I think it was just the banner. See, there's a source code right there. Do you see that? But I'm only getting, do you see part of it? The iframe is being, why is that iframe the JavaScript bridge? There's some kind of bridge going on within the iframes. I don't understand. There goes. Come on, work. Come on. It's doing something. Elementor's thinking. I'm trying to do the impossible. Like they say, it can't be done. I'm like, no, it can be done. It always can be done. Anything you want, you put your mind to. We'll get it to work somehow. I might have to cut out some of the pages, and that's okay too. If anybody can handle it, Edge created that feature so they can handle it. Brave, I don't know what's up with them. They're kind of gay, but whatever. Ha ha ha, that was a joke. So it didn't want to do it, doesn't want to do it. Well, let's try this. Okay. We're waiting for, waiting. Wait, we're gonna wait some more. And I do have a caching plugin that should auto take care of this. But I did see an error message saying because I don't have a quid CDN server, something or another, it wasn't going to do a certain type of caching. But I don't quite understand that. This is what I don't understand. What's going on here? See, it could be Microsoft doing tests, could be Google, could be Chrome, could be Elementor, could be WordPress. I'll just let it do whatever and we'll look at another page. This is a page that I really want to get finished working on. It's all going to be all PDFs and they're all going to be in these rows. And they're fully functional, like you can zoom in and zoom out. And what they are educational material PDFs for free for anybody to have, download, use, view. And, for some people that might not have access to PDFs or printers, or maybe even access to a computer, if they have a mobile phone, which is the most likely scenario, if anybody that has a, a phone, a smartphone, most likely will be able to view these materials and see them. And that's an educational site. I, I kind of rushed this, but I just was trying to get a feel for the look. So that's one. That's developers digital. Let's see if it's loaded. No, that page can't be found. But look at what we got. Oh no, you guys, look what it did. It loaded. Oh God, it loaded WordPress within WordPress. Do you see that? This happened to me before. I got Elementor. I got this Elementor in a frame within the HTML frame. Do you see that? Oh my God. Come on, you can't be serious. No, we want preview mode. Back to editor. Publish. Do you see those fields? It's reading something, but that can't be. Look at. Do you see this, you guys? Do you see? Now look at. Wait a minute. Look at. Look at. What is going on? No way. That's impossible. There's no way it's gonna find it. Nothing. What can I search for? Nothing found. WordPress? What is going on here? Why is that in there? Oh my God, it's searching within. It's searching actually if I got a result. It's finding my page. Oh my God, look at there's my. I started this stupid blog based on this whole. I don't even know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking with this weird stuff. Trying to get into the NFT community. I'm making this horse NFT story. I don't know. It's not really horror, it's more comedy. But do you see what's going on, guys? How's that gonna affect WordPress? Do I want to apply the changes to the page? I don't know if I want to do that. No, because then I'm permanently logged into my site within my site. What's going on? That's crazy. You guys are watching it live. Viral glitches, live streams. You're seeing it first before the entire world. Don't you feel lucky? That's crazy, guys. That is crazy. Oh, because maintenance mode is on, so you can't even see the site. You're seeing stuff that's not even published yet. I forgot. Auto optimize. Let's delete the cache. Oh no, we should have done that. What is going on here? Can I add a new post? Oh my God, we got a mini Elementor. And this will take, you guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, this might break my site if I apply the changes. No, it's gonna break. I should have applied the changes. Damn it. Well, you guys saw it live. You saw it. You saw it. Yeah, buddy. Hello, Pinocchio. Well, now it's gone, you guys. So that's how it's elements of life. They come and go. You never know. You never know. You never know. What is very cool? Oh, very cool. Bloody da 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 da. So I hit apply and then I messed it all up. So I don't know. Maybe they're doing Elementor because they know, obviously, my sites, and they know I'm new to it, so they're doing some tests on me. Could be. I don't know. How long are you willing to wait to find out? Is a question. Well, the fact that it's not gray doesn't mean crap, because if you look at the very lower button. There it is. It doesn't want to go. God! What are we going to do, you guys? It won't leave me alone. I don't want to link it to anything. Okay, there's the HTML. I knew something was up with this, but this is not what we want. Facelift skin? Facelift. Wix editor. Funny. Okay, I'm pretty sure this. I'm going to copy all of this code. I'm going to copy all of it into a new code. I should copy it into Visual Studio, but I'm not that good with Visual Studio. I couldn't even finish basic NFT script. Syntax was wrong. Errors all everywhere. It's, I don't know. I really need a lot of help with the coding, but that's okay. So let's get it into an editor real quick. I'm going to save it into Code Writer. It's just simple Windows. I just use these simple programs because the better programs often take up more resources. And like if I was to open up Visual Studio right now or Android Studio, my computer would crash. So I'm having to use the crappy Windows 10 version. So we just hit new, just do HTML. And this is a great little tool here because you can learn JavaScript, XML, JSON, Python, CSS, PHP, SQL, yeah. ASP, Ruby, Java, Visual Basic. I no, I don't know about all that. I really want to learn the basics. Okay, so here we go. So I'm just gonna Control A, delete, and then I'm gonna Control V because I want to copy it exactly as is what's showing in the editor. I want to see how they got that. Okay, so there we go. So we're gonna save it real fast before they steal it. Save as. This is Miracle Editor. Miracle Elementor Wix editor with the N and editor. And this is the second time this happened to me. Second time. Dot. Oh, it's gonna be .html anyways. No, it's not. Not necessarily. Don't ever assume. La, 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 la. Okay, so there we have it, right? So I can now edit it however, even though I don't really know. I'm just going by maybes. That page can't be found. Okay, so what is this? So this is my actual hamburger site. Maintenance mode is on. Can log into my everything, but we don't want all that. So what I would want to get rid of what in this scenario? What is going on? It's like it's reading part of it, but part of it why is it doing that? Let's look at this section. If we're to edit the section, the height is default. Let's say fit to screen. That would just mess everything up. Would it or wouldn't it? Does that matter? Now do you see? Oh, maybe I should purge all. See, I can't purge LS cache, but purge all. That helps. In a sense, this is helping me. Even though it's totally backwards and not right. I just was able to reach part of the page that I'm not able to reach. I would have to, unless I have a duplicate. Here's the other way they do it. Okay, so what you do is you have 2 or 3 pages open. Your dashboard at all times. So you would go exit to your dashboard. Okay, and then pin this page. Say what you want to see all your pages, you pin that, right? And then whichever page you're working on is there it is. And then you want to go back and then you can go quickly do something you need to do back here. But here we are here. Do you see how this column is extended above this section? The HTML comes outside of the section. The section was set to default. If I put it back, now do you see that this header mobile WordPress is within the section? Oh wow, I don't even want to go there. I don't want to do this because this is not what I want. I just want the other HTML. I just want to edit this section. It's very custom, if you ask me. What we're going to do is try to work out this kink in the... Anyways, you see where it's going, guys. We're doing things that are definitely unique indeed. So I